The Christmas season is upon us once again. The trees have been decorated, the presents are nestled safely under it, and the snow is falling outside. Now, all that's left for us to do is to get ourselves into the Christmas spirit with some Christmas movies. The first Christmas movie ever filmed was in 1898, titled Santa Claus. This black and white silent film featured Santa Claus delivering presents to some sleeping children. However, times have changed since 1898. Hallmark alone has an estimated between 2 and 500 Christmas movies, and they recently released 24 new ones for 2025.
Linus is right. I won't let all this commercialism ruin my Christmas.
With all of these choices, how are you supposed to decide what to watch this holiday season? Well, folks, that's where today's video comes in. 2K Studios is proud to present the Top 5 Christmas Movies, brought to you by Caleb and Kevin. Kicking things off with Kevin's number 5. The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen, released in 1994. Tim Allen portrays Scott Calvin, a divorced father doing his best for his son during the holidays. Hilarity ensues when Santa tragically falls off Scott Calvin's roof, forcing him to put on the shoes of Santa Claus and take up the mantle as jolly old Nick himself. I remember watching this movie as a kid. I really loved Tim Allen portraying Santa Claus. It was a really great, feel-good movie. And yeah, I love the snow globe, the weenie whistle, all the fun gifts. And Tim Allen is a great Santa Claus, in my personal opinion. I also loved how he tried to shave his beard off, but it just grew back. That was always hilarious. Caleb's number 5 and Kevin's number 4 is Home Alone. Released in 1990, starring Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister, an 8-year-old who finds himself home alone during the holidays as he safeguards his home from the wet bandits. I remember watching this film as a kid. Yeah, I have to say that I set up some booby traps of my own around the house, and it was a lot of fun.
It's Santa Claus and his elf. Get off my property.
This is my house. I have to defend it.
The scene where Kevin turns up the TV so loud it sounds like a machine gun going off and the bandits freak out. That was probably one of my favorite scenes of the movie. You definitely need to watch this one along with the other ones. They're just hilarious. On to Caleb's number 4 favorite Christmas movie. Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way was released in 1996, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Howard Langston, an overworked father who goes above and beyond to get his kid what he wants for Christmas.
I'll get that toy. I promise.
However, he mistakenly waits until Christmas Eve to try to find the hottest toy of the year, Turbo Man. And yeah, a lot of crazy hilarity ensues as Arnold runs around town trying to find the Turbo Man action figure, competing with Sinbad over here, the mailman, who are both looking for the same toy. It's quite interesting to think that all this has kind of been replaced by online shopping. We don't really have to worry about finding toys anymore, and we do still have to worry about scalpers, though.
Assembly required. You know what you guys are? Nothing but a bunch of sleazy con men in red suits.
Also, I love this movie so much. One year, my dad actually bought me a Turbo Man. It was a Walmart exclusive a few years ago, so I do have one. It's really cool. I've never taken it out of the box, but I have that Jingle All the Way on the back right there. Kevin's number 3 is Elf, starring Will Ferrell, released in 2003. Will Ferrell stars as Buddy the Elf, a toddler who was mistakenly raised in the North Pole, returns to New York to find his real parents. This is probably one of Will Ferrell's best films, in my opinion. Will Ferrell's not my favorite actor, but this is just a hilarious film. Oh, man. It's definitely one of my wife's favorite, too, as far as Christmas movies go. There's so many hilarious scenes with Will doing crazy stuff.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself? Just cool it, Zippy. You sit on a throne of lies. Look, I'm not kidding.
You're a fake.
I'm a fake?
You stink.
I think you're gonna have a good Christmas, all right?
You smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
Okay.
My personal favorite scene is when he's eating all of his favorite foods at once. He's got spaghetti and Pop-Tarts and marshmallows and cereal and maple syrup. Has anyone actually tried that? Next up, we have Caleb's number 2, which is a big one. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, this is not only one of my favorite Christmas movies, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas follows Jack Skellington, the frightful king of Halloween Town, who becomes quite bored of scaring people for Halloween.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air.
After discovering the magic of Christmas, he decides to bring Christmas back to Halloween Town, and he even abducts Santa Claus, which probably wasn't the best option, but a lot of hilarity ensues. The thing I find most amazing about this film is that it's stop-motion animation. It took over 3 years to complete, with 20 different animators working across 19 different stages, featuring over 200 puppets with hundreds of interchangeable faces. In total, the film contains over 110,000 individual frames. Moving on to Kevin's second favorite Christmas movie of all time, which is It's a Wonderful Life, starring James Stewart as George Bailey.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around his poor guy.
This timeless classic depicts George Bailey, a depressed man who thinks of ending his life on Christmas Day when all is going awry. Fortunately for him, his guardian angel Clarence intervenes and shows George what his town would be like if he was never there.
That's right. That's right.
Kevin's number 1 and Caleb's number 3 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, featuring Jim Carrey as the live-action depiction of Dr. Seuss's children's tale, The Grinch. I fully understand why this is Kevin's number 1 movie and my number 3 movie, because Jim Carrey is just amazing in this role.
A Grinch.
Made it myself. Now, mine are homemade too. Come on. Come on. We're going to what? We're going to what?
Also of note, The Grinch won an Academy Award for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, but the true takeaway is that Jim Carrey is just a hilarious human being. And we've finally reached Caleb's number 1 Christmas movie of all time, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was released in 1964. This timeless tale is brought to life by the narration of Burl Ives and the magic of stop motion. Every year we have a family tradition of gathering around on Christmas Eve and watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Might be the reason why I love stop motion. Also love Yukon Cornelius and the Bumble Snow Monster. They were always my favorite characters. Well, those are our top 5 favorite Christmas movies.
Ah, fragile. It must be Italian.
I think that's just fragile, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've killed it.
Obviously, there's quite a few we didn't get around to mentioning. So let us know in the comments below, what are your favorite Christmas movies? Until next time, Merry Christmas!
Humbug.